What's up, YouTube? Welcome out to Take a Hike with Jim. Of course, that makes me Jim, aka your boy YaKnow. Got our cup of double Java this evening. We'll get us a sip of that and get ready to go on. So today I had a very good video planned for you folks. A matter of fact, I done an unboxing video. I didn't like the way it looked in edit. There were some different things, so we had to go back and change it. So this is directly after the unboxing. I still have the boxes laid here on the floor. So unfortunately, it ain't gonna be a true unboxing video, but it's gonna be an unfield tested video on some equipment and different things that we have that I just wanted to talk to you about what we got. So if you watched the Wolf Creek trail of us hiking Wolf Creek Trail, you would know that I was having a lot of problems with my feet. Those being real sore, hurting, different things like that. So I kind of had the idea maybe it's time to get another pair of shoes. So in getting a pair of shoes, I like the Hoka Speedgoat 5s. So there's an issue with that. They have the Hoka Speedgoat 6s, which is what I was wearing, right? Because I upgraded from the 5s to the 6s, but I love the 5s. So I was wearing the 6s, hadn't had them for too long in the grand nature of things. And in saying that, when I got home and was inspecting them, pretty much had a blowout, and the arch support was pretty much gone in the shoes. And one shoe, the other shoe was getting ready to go. So I knew, like I said on the video, it was time to get a pair of shoes. So we started looking for Speedgoat 5s, the Hokas. Could not find them. So what we ended up having to do was get a hold of Outdoor Outfitters in Damascus, Virginia, and we drove from Oak Hill, West Virginia, down to Damascus, Virginia, which was like 2 hours and was 220 miles, so a few hours down. We drove down today to try on some different shoes. Now, before I get into what shoes and stuff I selected, please take this time, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video and the content so far and everything that's going on, and help us support the channel. It means a lot. Thank you so much for all of you out there. So in saying that, when we got down to Damascus, down to my favorite store, which you know is the Damascus, the Outdoor Outfitters, we was looking at the Traverses, because I'd watched some videos on them, and I was like, I really want to try the Traverses and see. Obviously, they had one or two pair left of the Hoka Speedgoat 5s, but once they're gone, you can't get them. So if I'm going to be out on trail, I need a shoe or a shoe company that is going to be consistent, that I can use, that hasn't had a whole significant amount of changes as far as when it comes to the shoe in general, other than some little changes here and there. It's fine, but the inside, the support and everything has to be about the same, where I'm completely flat-footed, have no arch support whatsoever. I have an inverted hip, which makes me walk like a pigeon-toed, like I waddle like a duck. Ducks are my people, man. Quack, quack. So in saying that, I have to have a very comfortable shoe. And I learned very early on, walking and hiking in the woods, if your feet are hurting, you have the wrong shoe. Because once I put the Hoka 5s on and I went hiking, I could hike for hours. My feet didn't hurt. I didn't have blisters. I didn't have sore spots. Didn't have none of that. That's why I love the Hoka brand. But they dropped the ball with the 6s. And if you're out there and you're a Hoka supporter and you like the Hokas, let me tell you something. I love them. And when they come out with the Hoka 7s in the spring, if they fix the problems like they say they're going to, and it's going to be more like the Hoka 5s, I'll be the first in line to buy a pair. So Hoka, if you're out there and you see this video, I know you don't sponsor me. I know I am a nobody right now on YouTube. But if you happen to run across this video on an algorithm or whatever, and you would like to send me a pair of Hoka 7s in a size men's 11.5, I'll gladly take them, right? I will gladly take them and try them out and give an honest review. But in saying that, what we ended up getting was the Altra Olympic 6s. So, Altra has quite a few different styles of shoes and hiking shoes and different things, and depending on what you want. And I think the gentleman told me these have a 0 drop on the heel, so I'm not for sure. I've heard that can cause your Achilles tendon and different things, some issues and problems. So we don't know that until we get into it. The gentleman there said he hadn't heard that much of an issue with these as far as it comes to that. Has he had other shoes? We tried the Traverses on, which was, of course, made by a different company, different brand. The Traverses, however, a very awesome shoe, built for hikers, was not built for gym. It did not do what I needed to do. It was very uncomfortable. So we went through several pairs of shoes. Finally, I tried on these Altras and these Olympic 6s, and I'm here to tell you it was the closest thing to a Hoka Speedgo 5 as far as comfort and wear and walking around the store that they had on the wall for me. And so I bought a pair, and these retail for about $175, and they had a sale where they was 10% off, so I got them for $165. But in saying that, he said they sell a lot of the Altra shoes. He said it used to be their #1 seller until other companies started coming out and doing some different things and everything. But so I'm going to try them. It's got kind of like this canvas part up here at this toe box, and the toe box is real wide. I love the wide toe box. The tread on the bottom looks pretty good. Had a pretty good feel to it. It's got the high sides on the rubber, and the inside with the cushion, it has the nice, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, it has the nice soles and cushion support as well. And then the laces, the jury's still out on the laces, go from there, but on the very tips, and I don't know if you can see it on the video right here where my hands are, it's got this extra Kevlar stripping there around your toe, around the side where the common places would wear on the shoe, and the same thing on the side. It has the breather holes on the top and on the sides, and he said they're pretty decent drying shoes. Obviously, they're not going to be like your Traverses and dry as quick as they do. We got a few little tricks up our sleeve when it comes to the drying, or when it comes to whatever the shoes, and we got to take care of our shoes, especially around our field and on the trail, because that's how we take care of our feet. Our feet is our #1 priority. We can't take care of our feet, we can't walk the trail, right? So like I said, I got these. It's got the nice little, where it comes in front, like I said, it's a 0. It's got the nice little kick plate on the front as well. I'm really excited to get out and get on Endless Wall or somewhere and give these a honest field test review. Regardless, I'm stuck with them until I go out on trail, so I'm hoping that they work really well for us. If they don't, we have to make a switch. That will be the time to make the switch, right? Because we can't keep switching through and going through a $200 pair of shoes every few weeks, or we're not going to eat when we're on trail. So we have to figure out what it is we're going to have. So we're going with the Ultima Olympic 6s for right now, and we will see, and we will see how they honestly do. So the other thing I'm excited about, why I was down in Virginia, UPS sent me the email that my Enlightened equipment gear for my winter gear had came in, and I was going to do a separate video with this, and then earlier put them together when I'd done the unboxing, and I just didn't like the edit of the video and different things. So because I've changed my room around, I got a little poster back there, and there's a hole in the wall. This used to be my son's bedroom, okay, and it's no longer my son's bedroom. He's not here, so this is what I use it for. I haven't got it fixed up yet. If you know, you know. But anyway, so in saying that, I ordered from Enlightened Equipment, a men's Torrid jacket, and I got the big boy. I got the 3X, right? Because I'm a big boy. So this is the jacket, right? This is the jacket right here. We'll slide back here just for a second in our chair if we don't bust our rear ends. This is the jacket. We'll stand up. And as we lose weight and everything, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But 3X is about the biggest they have. Fits on. It's got nice and plenty of room. With the layers and stuff, I'm going to have just enough room. The zipper on this, I have found out, is very finicky, so I got to be very careful with that. It's got some side pockets. It's got some side cinches to pull the here on the sides, that once you get this on, you pull these and it tightens it up around the bottom to seal in the heat and different things. Now, this is a very nice jacket. My wife called it the green trash bag. She was like, I'd be very careful with it. It feels like the green trash bag. It is a decent jacket. Had really good reviews. So when it comes time to pick my puffy, I had went on Facebook. I'm on a lot of the Appalachian Trail Facebook pages. This one was recommended as far as in the affordability bracket the most. There were some other ones that was recommended that I would have really liked to have, but we're starting to get a little bit strapped on gear because, like I said, I've done 2 or 3 gear sets and changes, so I'm in this pretty deep at this point. So I got to start making selections and saying, hey, we're going to kind of roll with it. We're going to field test and see what we're going to do. The one thing I got as far as feedback here from you guys on YouTube that I appreciate is, and I am doing, and you folks will be glad to hear this, we are doing the layering system. Don't worry. I will have my layers on here before long. Now, my layering system, other than my Sky Goat fleece, which I should have went out and got and brought it in for when I was doing this redo of this video. I should have brought it in as well. I'll do a separate review on my Sky Goat fleece. I am in love with the Sky Goat fleece. It is amazing. That'll be a mid layer, and then my regular base layer, the polyester and different things I got for that was basically just Walmart stuff, you know, because like I said, at this point, I got to keep it as cheap as I can, and most of those sites, they had it, and it was like Under Armour stuff, and it was like 20, 30 bucks anyway, and I got it at Walmart for a little bit cheaper. So we got a nice base layer, we got a nice mid layer, we got a nice over top layer with our jacket. And we've been told that you shouldn't walk in your jacket a whole lot. This one you can if you need to, if it's cold enough. It zips up and down and gets some air in and out, different things like that. So the cat just fell off the table. So what's up, Meow Meow? You okay? So anyways, I'm real happy with this jacket. I haven't field tested yet. We're going to see how it does. Like I said, I do have layers. And it, fortunately for us, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, it's supposed to get really, really cold. So, I mean, talking like down in the 20s. So we are going to be able to really see what this, with our mid-layer Sky Goat and with our regular base layer, is going to do out in the field real time and see what it's going to do. And of course, we will take our Osprey Atmos LT50 with us in case we get hot and need to start shedding layers. We can take the pack off and put it in there. So I was real happy with this. It comes with this little card that says we can scan. It's going to teach us how to care for it. It says you can pretty much hand wash it, not machine wash it, cold water. Don't ever use anything with bleach in it. It says tumble dry without heat. Do not use an iron. So I'm taking that means air dry. It is 100% polyester feel, so it does not have down, so we don't got to worry about that. It does say, let me see if I get this right when I put this in here. Where's the tag at? I just want to make sure I get this right when I say this. This is the Climate Shield Insulation Innovation. After repeat use in laundry and Climate Shield products don't go flat. In fact, washing it returns products to their original form while maintaining their thermal efficiency. It stays dry when you don't. Body moisture passes through the insulation, preventing a clammy feel, and it's lightweight, lose the bulk, so you can pack light without sacrificing your precious warmth. So, you know, with this in the layers, I think I'm going to be just fine when it comes to the cold. Now, there's going to be people out there that's like, you should have went with this, you should have went with that. And it was negative 29 degrees, and there was snow up to my hips, and all I could do was low crawl to a cave, and I had to take 2 sticks and start a fire. I understand everybody's story is different. Every year's different. Every year the weather's different. I'm not making fun of those folks. I'm just saying we don't know what this year's going to be like. I'm hoping this works for me. If it doesn't, we will make the change in the field on the go and be happy with whatever. But from the reviews I've gotten, I'm pretty sure that this is going to do just fine for me. We just need to see. Now, the other piece of equipment a lot of people will consider luxury equipment. You're going to say, I didn't really need it. You're probably right. But I am a burn victim, right? So in saying that, I tend to sleep colder. So my whole sleep system has been built around warmth. We've added a little bit of comfort to it, but it's been built around warmth. So when I got the men's Torrid jacket, I also got the men's Torrid pants. Right now, these are not for hiking. I guess in an extreme situation, if you had to wear them, you kind of could. You're going to look like MC Hammer on the trail. You can't touch this. If you know, you know. Sorry. My singing skills have a lot to be desired. But anyway, there you go. That was your MC Hammer break it down moment. These big black trash pants with bags to sleep in. And they are just pretty much for sleeping in your sleeping bag system. Now, I'm not for sure how it's going to work. As far as I'm hoping that when I get done after a full day's trail, I can take those hiking pants off. I can maybe still have my base layer on, my leggings, if I even wear the base layer leggings. I ain't done enough research to figure out if I want to do that yet or not. I know you do base layers up top. I don't know about my base layers on bottom. I'm still researching, so if you have any comments, drop those in. I am open to whatever when it comes from the waist down, because I have not done much research, but I'm thinking that basic leggings style stuff will probably work from like Under Armour or something like that. So I'm hoping I can shed the hiking pants, put on the shorts, or have the under base layer, put these on, be in the quilt nice and wrapped up, and be nice, warm, and tidy. They have a good rating to them. Once again, these are hand washed and tumble dry with no heat, or I guess you could say you just kind of let them air out and air dry, and I suppose I guess they air dry pretty quick, as well as the tumble dry, but we're going to see how they do. They can press down, so you know, and go from there. So I got those, and people said we were adding extra weight. Them things are super light. A bag of marshmallows weigh more than them things, all right? Just saying, just the way that it is. So that's where we're at. That's some of the gear that I got in today, and then like I said, we originally done an unboxing video with all that. I didn't like the way that the edit came out, so I just decided to redo it and put it out there just to see if I like this one better, and I like that one, I'll go with the better of the two videos and everything. But always, I mean, feel free to drop comments on what you think of different things. I mean, I haven't field tested none of those items you've seen today. They're brand new to me, so we're getting ready to field test those. So just let me know what you think and throw it out there and go from there. Now that we've pretty much gotten a lot, I want to say 98% of our clothing, we've gotten, I will say, a solid 98% of everything that we're going to be taking on trail with us. I think this week it's time that we start weighing it out, doing video on that, getting it in our pack, and start shedding weight where it needs to be. And then we will have the video of what made the cut, what didn't. We have shed a lot of weight based on your YouTube advice. The water bladder, gone. The phone pad, gone. The extra charging block, gone. The extra charging, when I say charging block, the extra one of these bad boys, gone. That stuff is gone, right? There's a lot of heavy stuff that's gone that was absolutely not. There's things that we thought we was going to need, and people that's done through hikes like, yeah, probably not. Through videos and stuff, I've seen people that are like, well, we got rid of this at our first shakedown at Nils Gap. So probably what's going to happen with me is, as soon as I get my pack the way I feel and where I want it, I'm probably going to take a drive down to Nils Gap and be like, hey, let's do a shakedown. And let's go through my pack and let's see what you folks think as far as overall weight and different things. And then we'll do a second shakedown when we do our through hike and we come through there, and we'll see, and what we need to leave behind we can, and what we need to purchase upgrade we can, stuff like that at that time. But I think that if I'm right in my head and everything's calculating right, before food and water, I think I'm sitting right at maybe 20 pounds. Maybe 19 to 20 pounds is what I'm thinking in my head. If not, we are going, I mean, we've cut the bear can. The bear can's out. We've dropped down to cooking pot cup. We're cutting weight everywhere we can. The one place I can't cut weight is my sleep system. I can't cut weight in my warmth as far as my sleep system. Clothing, I cut a little bit of weight as far as what I was wanting to carry. I'm thinking one short sleeve, one shorts. I'm thinking one short sleeve, one shorts. The hiking pants I got, even though they're comfortable, I'm not happy with the weight of them. But daggone, they're so comfortable. But I'm not happy with the weight of them, so probably we'll have to shed those and get some different things. We got our base layers, we got our mid layers. So yeah, I think we're ready to do. I think we're ready to do a pack video to see where our pack weight's at, and then I'm hoping before food and water to be setting at anywhere from 18 to about 21, 22 pounds. If I fall well below that, yes, that's a win. If I do not, we got to start shaving weight and figuring out where we can. And it's going to be kind of hard. It's going to be kind of hard to, at this point, different place. I mean, there's very few things I can shave weight on. So we know our pack by design. Is only designed to carry 35 pounds. Done. So we're dang sure do our best not to come in at 35 pounds or over 35 pounds. And for you folks out there, I know there's a lot of people that's ultralighters, and I know there's a lot of people that's light hikers. I know there's a lot of people, well, I've had people, you need to keep it under 30 pounds. I agree. I've had people say, you need to keep it under 20, 25 pounds. That's going to be kind of hard. I had an email sent to me of a list of stuff. You should buy this stuff. This is going to put you at 12.5 to 13 pounds, even with food and water. That, I can't. The only thing I might be able to shed some weight in is my tent system, my food system. I might be able to cut some stuff down. My electronics, I've just about shaved all I can off that. Shave a little bit off my clothing system and go from there. I mean, I don't want to grandma gate with this thing, but at the same time, I don't want to be extremely heavy either. So yeah, I think we're 98% there. I think we should be able to figure it out, right? So anyway, that'll be another video for another time. Sorry about the rambling there at the end. If you like the videos, if you like the comment, please make sure hit that subscribe button. Support our channel, right? Support our channel, support our hike, and support those that are on the channel. Show them some love. When you click on there and you see somebody, click on their channel. You never know when you're going to find your next favorite YouTuber, right? Click on their content. Watch on their stuff. Wander with Sam, M&M on trail. Follow these folks. There's some awesome folks out there that's got some great video footage and different things. Make sure you click and you follow these folks, right? And see what they're up to in their hiking adventures as well. But click subscribe right here on this one as well, and click that thumbs up for me. And if you don't mind, hit that little bell notification while you're here. I only got one more favor to ask of you. You know that it was coming. I need one more thing of you tonight. Take a hike, would you?